what's going on, everyone? This is Weird Thoughts with Sean. I had a weird thought the other day that I wanted to share with you. And the title of this video is, Why Do Bad Things Happen to Good People? And this video is about experience in general, good, bad, just experience. And this is just a way for you to reframe and think differently about your experiences so that they're not actually bad experiences anymore. It's just experience. I do know this is just my opinion. I'm not saying that this is the way it is or anything like that. This is just a thought I had and something I wanted to share with you so you can maybe think a little differently about your experiences. I believe that we are source energy, that we came to this planet Earth, right, this beautiful planet, to experience physical experiences. And in the physical realm, there's always a balance. There's always a yin and a yang, you know, it's perfect balance. So you can't just come here and have beautiful experiences or have all bad. Every person on this planet, every physical being on this planet has had at least one traumatic experience or at least one really good one on their journey. So instead of looking at something as a bad experience, just take yourself out of it and reframe it. Think about that experience. Why did that happen to me? What am I learning from that experience? How am I growing? You know, why did it happen? Because I believe we came here to experience physical experience so that we can learn lessons that we came here to learn. So like me, I've had a lot of traumatic experiences. I mean, I broke my hand when I was 7, 3 different bones, 2 of them ripped right through the skin. Now, while that experience was going on, I was obviously crying like a little girl. I was 7. But now that I look back at it, it's just a memory. It doesn't cause me pain anymore. It doesn't bother me anymore. It was an experience. I got to experience a physical body shattering bones, ripping through the skin. I know what that feels like. I got to experience that. It taught me some lessons. Don't do what I did to cause that, obviously. So whenever you're having a bad experience, or maybe you're going through a bad experience right now, just kind of stop and look at it. Why am I going through this experience right now that I believe is bad? When in reality, it's the exact experience you need right now in your life to move you forward, to grow, and to get you where you need to go. But just take a look at it. Why am I having this experience? Why do I feel that it's a bad experience? How am I growing? What am I learning? How is this making me a better person, right? So just basically reframe it and think about your experiences different. Because the truth is, there's no such thing as good and bad experiences. They're just experience. It's just an experience. You know what I mean? Now, the reason I'm saying that there's no such thing as a bad experience is because there truthfully isn't if you actually step out of that experience and look at it. If you can learn one thing from that experience, it wasn't bad. Because if it was a bad experience, you know, it's just terrible, you would just forget it, right? But if you learn one thing from that experience, if you grew in any way, if you realized something, if you had an aha moment, if you had an awakening moment, any like that stuff, that's not a bad experience. It might seem like a bad, traumatizing experience while you're going through it, but later when you look at it, wow, I realized this during that experience. I actually became more grateful for this during that experience. You know, I learned this. You know, when you look at it like that, it's truly not a bad experience at all because it helped you. If you came here and you only had beautiful experiences and you were born with $1 billion and you traveled the world and all you did was have fun and nothing ever bad happened to you, that wouldn't be much of a physical experience, would it? Now, it might seem like, yeah, I would love to have that, but in reality, once you leave Earth and you go back to your sourceness or whatnot, you'd be like, damn it, I didn't really learn much in that life. Now I gotta go do it again, you know? Just think about your story, right? If you only had beautiful experiences, when you tell your story as you get older in life and you share your story to motivate and inspire others, no one is going to want to hear your story if nothing interesting ever happened. Oh, it was amazing. I was born with Lamborghinis and money and I traveled the world and I never had one bad day. Who would want to listen to that? It's not going to inspire anyone. But when you've went through some very intense, traumatic experiences and then you say, listen, these are the experiences I've had. This is what it taught me. This is what I learned. This is how I grew. And this is basically what changed me and made me to the person I am today. That's the stuff that will inspire people, right? Sharing your experiences, not just sharing them complaining like, well, this happened to me and it was so bad. Oh yeah, well this happened to me and that was way worse. You know, not like that, but actually sharing your experience and how you learned, how you grew, how you evolved from that experience that at the time you might have thought was bad, but later when you reflected, you thought, wow, that's the exact experience I needed to get me to where I was going. So again, this video is just my opinion of a way to reframe and look at experience, to look at bad experiences as not bad anymore. You know, it might be painful while you're going through it, but just know you came here to learn specific lessons. And some of those lessons are going to hurt more than others. And that's okay. Just look at it as experience. Wow, I'm sure glad I got that experience out of the way. Now I can go and have some good ones and learn those lessons. So again, this is Weird Thoughts with Sean. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or, you know, started thinking a little differently, that was the intention, was just to get you to think differently for a moment, because I enjoy thinking differently about pretty much everything. So if you like this video, please like it, comment, share this video with others, and I'll see you guys on the next one.